this collaboration with Cassandra Jones, the first thing that you want to do for your pamper day is make sure that you get enough sleep. Make sure that you get some rest. That is the very first important thing that you should do, because if you don't get rest, you will not be able to be the beautiful you that you are. So in order to be able to function properly, in order to be able to be fearless and have your beauty flow, make sure that you get rest. So this part of the video, I want to show you guys something that I do every week. I don't know if you kind of call this my wind down process, but I wanted to add it to this collaboration that I'm having with Cassandra Jones. I actually wanted to make sure that I showed you guys some of the things that I do for my pampering, and this is part of my pampering. Part of my pampering, y'all know, I love to be clean. I love a clean atmosphere. I love fresh scents. I love just it to be a clean area. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the same way when it comes to my body. So every weekend, what I do, even though I clean my ears when I wash my face and I take my shower and then I wash my face every day, and even though I do that as a process, there is also something else that I do as well. What I do as well is, you know, I have multiple piercings in my ears. I normally I try to do it every weekend, or sometimes I switch it to a weekday, but I try to do it at least once per week, where I take these earrings out, clean them, and clean the holes of my ears, the piercings. And use some alcohol and clean my ears and my piercings and my earrings. So the things that I use for this process is I use this little container here, and what I do is I have some 70% alcohol, and I'm actually going to use the 70% because I want to end up putting some 91% in here, so I'm just going to use some of that, and I'm going to spray it on the inside of it until I get a good decent amount. That's how much I have in here. I'm going to sit this down on my nightstand, and I've already taken out my third hole earrings, which are my studs. I like wearing my studs. Sometimes I wear hoops in all of them, but I like wearing my studs, and so I'm going to clean them because they've been in my ear for a week and they need to be cleaned. The back, not just the earring, but also the post need to be clean as well. So you wanna, it's gonna defeat the purpose if you don't do the post and that. Some of the other items that I have to do this process is I have my Q-tips, which I keep in here. I have also some swabs that I keep in here as well. Normally about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, I let them sit there and soak. And then while that's happening, I go ahead and decide, am I going to put a different earring up here, or am I going to put a different earring on these? But before making that decision, I take a swab, I wet it with the alcohol, okay, get a good amount on the alcohol swab. And then what I do is I go ahead and I start to clean my ears. Even though you're cleaning them with water every day, you still want to clean your ears to get all of the holes cleaned, because you got to remember, some of that jewelry is not real. So it's stainless steel, so you want to make sure you don't, your holes of your earring holes don't get dark and stuff on the inside. So all you do is just take this and clean them. Now, I take it a step farther though. Not that was cleaning to me the entire ear, but I'm going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to get exactly in the holes. Now, I'm going to have to look in the camera. I mean, not the camera. I'm going to have to look in the mirror to see, because I can't see on here. So I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see. But this is what I do. I go on each earring, each hole. I have 3 holes in the bottom of my ears. I go through each hole. So each hole, I go in and I try to clean inside of it a little bit. Even this way. So, just like that. Cleaned it very well. So that ear is done. I always feel so much better when my ears are clean. I don't know about you, but I do. I feel like I feel good. So when you get your man or you get married, you don't want your man all around your ears and your ears ain't clean, honey. That ain't cute, okay? You don't want him kissing all on your neck and by your ear and he smells something. No, let's go and get that clean, even though ain't nobody around my ears but the Lord Jesus Christ. But I still like to keep my ears clean. Even though I don't have a man, this is part of my process of keeping my hygiene together and also keeping myself together as a single woman, you know. Single or married, you want to do this. If you're married, your husband going around your ears, baby, clean your ears, boo. Clean your ears. Right, so what you want to do is you want to make sure you have one of these that are wet with alcohol, and I'm going to take one piece out at a time. I'm going to start with the 3rd hole earring, which is the studs, and I already wet one of these, and I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to clean the earring itself. Even though it's been in alcohol, I still wipe it in case there's something on it to clean it at the base. And I buy backing. Y'all know I have jewelry supplies, so this backing is a new one, so I threw the old one. Well, I actually lost the one to this one, so now I got a new backing, and I just ended up just throwing the old backing away on the other one and just doing a whole new set of backings on both of them. So that's how I do it too. So there you have it, my earrings that I wear, and I usually sleep in these, so that's why I have to take them off and clean them every week, because I do sleep in these. So there you have it. That's one of the ways that I kind of wind down and kind of do my thing for my day of pampering. That's one of the things that I do on pampering day. So I always start out my pampering days with doing a facial. I didn't want to show you too much of this part because you guys have seen this in numerous videos of mine, but this is something that I love to start out with on my pampering days for me. All of us need a day every week that we pamper ourselves. And so that's just where you're just cleaning your skin. It doesn't matter if you didn't have on any makeup like me. I didn't have on any makeup. I haven't worn any in some days. But you still want to keep your skin clean. The other thing I'm going to use, I don't know if I've shared a lot. I don't use a lot of products on my skin because I learned years ago that my skin is sensitive and I will break out in a minute. I will have some red type stuff going on my face. And so I do limit a lot of what I put on my face, and I do find what works for me, and I kind of try to stick to it until it doesn't work anymore. I've been using the Queen Helene's Mint Julep Mask for a very long time. This mask worked for me. I cannot use mask with the little bubbles in it. Y'all, that would mess me up so bad. Woo, child. I tried to use some one time with the bubbles in the cleanser with the little beads in it. I can't do the beads. The beads don't like me, honey, because it literally messed my skin up. So now that I have my skin in a good phase of life, and that was in my 20s, so I learned early not to, I probably was like 18, 19. I learned really early what to use and what not to use on my skin. So I'm going to use this as my mask today to get in these pores and get this stuff clean, honey. What I normally do is I go and I lay down on my bed and kind of listen, just quietness sometimes, or I'll just listen to some music or just something. I'm not going to listen to music today, but I'm just going to lay down and just put a smile on my face and think happy thoughts so that my face can, when it freezes with me smiling, so I don't have a frown all the time. All right. Alright, as you can see, my face is all frosty and it's frozen. And now y'all know I don't do all the extra stuff. I told y'all I'm just basic, but this is my pampering for me. And it makes me feel good, and that's to use my Sea Breeze astringent on a cotton swab. This is gonna act as my toner. When all else fails, Sea Breeze never let you down. My roommate that I had in college, she was having issues with her skin and went to the dermatologist, and she was having like dry patches on her skin, and I noticed that I got that a couple of years later. But I remembered that she said the dermatologist told her to use hydrocortisone to get rid of those spots on her skin. So I have been using this for years for my moisturizer, especially under foundation. I have been using this for years. So this is what I use as my moisturizer, and I just put a dab on each side of my face. And I'm just rubbing it in. We're gonna use some Carmax to get these lips moisturized, hunty, because you know you can't have the lips looking gray. They can't be dry. That is my pampering day for myself. My skin looks so good, baby. Ooh, boo, you look good. Your skin looks clear. Ooh, child, don't my skin look clear? Girl, I got a glow and everything going on, okay? Which is crazy. But anyway, that's part of my pampering day of what I do to cleanse my skin. And that's a part of my routine. That's my routine, and it hasn't changed, and my skin loves it. I feel absolutely beautiful right now, guys. Yes, the Dutchess is here. Like, I feel gorgeous. Oh, I feel gorgeous. Like Miss Cassandra says, I feel gorgeous. I feel good, y'all. Like, my skin is cleansed. The hair and the earrings is cleaned. Like, when you have all of it pulled together and you just feel like, oh, like, I feel really good. And it just helps boost your self-esteem when your skin is nice and clean, and your earrings and your piercings are clean, and your face is cleansed with hair gone, and you just feel like, oh baby. Yes, and I'm feeling quite good right now. And now we got to do something with these nails. on spa days, I like to also burn a candle. This one is my Bath and Body Works candle. It's a marshmallow fireside, and it's one of my favorites because the scent is not so strong that it bothers my allergies. It's just right. And so I just burned this little candle to put fragrance in my home, especially upstairs because I'm getting ready to do my nails. And so the candle helps get rid of the nail polish scents, any odors that I have from the acrylic or anything that I'm doing my nails with. It gets rid of that smell in my home. I've already put the acrylic on my nails and now I'm going to file them. I used to wear my nails long, but I stopped wearing them long a couple of years ago. I went to school for nails. I don't know if I've ever told you guys. I went to cosmetology school in high school, but as an adult, I did go to a school to learn how to do nails. I already did my nails anyway. I just wanted to go so that I could get licensed. So I'd never go get my nails done. I will go get my feet done, but never my nails. All I'm doing now is just filing my acrylic down and shaping it up. Two bins of nail polishes. This is one of the bins. My other bin have my glitters in it. And so I'm trying to decide what color nail polish I want to put on. I want something dark. I just found what I want to do. I wanted to do something darker than this one. So I'm going to do this one. So I have a diffuser on the other side of my bed, and I'm just going to go ahead and get it set up and get my water in it and my oils. Turn it on. And it starts to, I turn it on so it'll change different colors. And this is what I turn on to wind down and help relax me. So after my showers, I use the same shower gel and lotion, but I change my shower gel and lotion every day. It depends on how I feel and what I want to smell like. Today I wanted to use Sun Ripened Raspberry, and that's what I used from Bath and Body Works. I love Bath and Body Works. I used the shower gel to that, and then I used the lotion just now. And now I'm gonna spray a little bit of the body spray on me. A lot of women are scared and afraid to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it because it is something that happens, and it happens to us women. What are you talking about, Kiki? I'm talking about hair growing on your face. Yes, a lot of women deal with hair growing on their face. Now, I don't have the issue of it growing on my face like my family does, like my aunts and my grandma. They deal with it on their face and under their chin. I just deal with it under my chin, and it is an area that really bothers me because I was plucking, and now I have spots under my chin that I'm trying to get rid of. Well, to about not even 2 years, I want to say probably 3 or 4 years ago, well, it might be 2 years, I started doing what you call as epilating. And so this helps a lot. It helps clear up not having to have it pulled by tweezers and causing more bumps. But all I do is I turn this on and I get my mirror. And I just clean up the hairs that are under my chin. This is what I do on my pampering days. This is one of the things that I do, is get the hair off my face, okay? Like, cause it's like the older I'm getting, the faster it is growing. So to keep my face bare and cleaned and looking nice, that is something that I do on my pampering days to help relax me after I get all cleaned up. I feel good. My ears are clean, my face is clean. Now, I do have another problem area right here, but I think I've naired that. I used to use Nair for years, and I think I've used so much now this don't even grow hardly. I used to nair, like, I used to be so conscious growing up of the hair that was around my lip. You know, I was so conscious, y'all. And so now, because I done got older and I've used so much Nair that it hardly grows, now I'm able just to use this. I don't have to buy Nair anymore, and I'm able just to clean up. Because you see right here, look at that. I'm just gonna clean it up. And clean up that side. So yeah, that way when I'm wearing my lipstick, I can look real cute. I feel great when I don't have hair going down my neck and going down my face and going around. I feel better about myself. It helps build your confidence. And so my confidence it feels better. Like, I feel better, and now I can just, once I'm done, I can just sit back and relax and just chill out, because now I feel hair free. I am showing you guys what I do to keep these brows. I can't say shaped up because I don't have brows, okay? I don't have a lot. I do have brows. Let me reiterate. Let me restate that. I have eyebrows, but I don't have a lot. Growing up, I didn't have thick eyebrows, and I started plucking my eyebrows at a very young age. I started plucking my eyebrows in the 11th grade. And with me plucking my eyebrows for so many years, my eyebrows really stopped growing in technically. I even went to one time where I plucked all of them off and would just draw them on, back in the day when we were just drawing them on. And so I've been doing that for so long that my brows don't, if you can look and see, they don't grow back in thick, okay? And now that I'm getting older, sometimes, like this morning, I woke up and there was a gray strand of eyebrow, and I plucked her out real quick. Okay, she's gone. Okay, she's gone to be with the Lord. So I got rid of her. I was like, oh no. But I still, to keep, when I am doing my makeup, I still have to keep it clean around here underneath. Okay, I even had gotten my brows, what do you call it, where they tattoo them on. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I had even gotten that done years ago. But as you can see, and it was a lot of years ago, I want to say, ooh, maybe 15 years ago, I probably got that done. And as you can see, they have that line that they put, it faded out. And all I got done was a line put, because at the time we were wearing thin brows. We weren't wearing thick brows. So I probably need to get it redone and get it thicker. But that was the worst pain on earth, so I probably won't get that done. To me, that was worse than childbearing, okay? Than having my son. It was worse than giving birth. I literally was in that chair. Every time she touched me, tears rolled. And that's how bad it was. But yeah, if you can see, there's like a faint line that gives you the illusion when I'm far away that I have eyebrows, and I really don't. As you can see, they're not thick at all. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to clean all of this up. And what I'm going to use is just my handy dandy razor blade, eyebrow blade that you get from, let me clean this, that you get from the hair store. I got a napkin. That you get from the hair store. And all I'm gonna do is just, because I try not to pluck them as much anymore. But that one long gray hair this morning, I couldn't get to this fast enough. I grabbed them I grabbed the tweezers and I had to go to town. So all I do is and this is what I do on pampering days, I just clean up my brows like this. I clean them up. So that way when I do wear makeup and I do put my brows on, they're at least clean around here where the eyeshadow is. So it is not much. As you can see, it's not much at all. Let me do this other side. Let's see. Oh Lord, I see another gray strand. Lord Jesus. Lord. I ain't gonna have no brows by the time it's over. If these little hairs right here grow long, I will cut them with scissors. I have scissors just for my brows, and I will do that. Cleans up my brows, and that's another thing that I do on my pampering day is clean up my brows. Okay, so there you have it. That's one of the things that I do on my pampering days, along with all of the other things that you've seen on this video. I'm glad that I was able to share this part of me, because I've never really shared how I keep the hair off my face, or how I keep my brows, or how I keep my ears clean, and my earrings and my holes and my piercings clean. I never had a video with that, so you guys got to learn a lot more about me, and I'm certainly glad that you did. And from the facial to the nails to the hair, well, I ain't did the hair yet. The hair is gonna get done on another day, but yeah. But just so you know, the things that help me be me and help me feel good about myself, help me just feel great. So there you have it.